Welcome to another episode of Monetize with Marcus podcast. In today's episode, I want to unpack how do you go from 4-figure months, 5-figure months, 6-figure months. I won't mention 7 because I haven't done it, but I know some rich friends who have, and they've gave me a little insight on what they did to reach it and how you can too. I'm on a mission to teach coaches and entrepreneurs how to make more, work less, hire their funnel, and let the funnel do the work. If you're ready, join me on Monetize with Marcus podcast. So in today's episode, we got to start having that conversation. It's that secret thing that grows your income. Now, here's the truth. Almost everybody wants to grow their income, whether it's bragging rights. And here, I don't want to be harsh, but most of the time, the amount of money that is our goal is not really what we need. We haven't even figured out what we're going to do with it, especially in business. I know some people say, okay, I know what I'll do. I will invest back in the business. That's not necessarily accurate. Everybody has that one secret thing. Like I laugh because I love food, but I'm not one of those people that will go buy $100, $200 steak. Like I'm good with a big purchase, like some clothes, a trip, an experience, a car maybe. But I'm not $200-$300. I'm good. I just had a good meal. That's not me. Now, I won't mention any names, but I know someone that food is their vice. They're not here now, but when they'll hear this and know exactly who I'm talking about. So when you start talking about growing your income, there's this secret thing that might seem as if I'm giving you fluff. I'm not giving you the game. And I don't even do these episodes to do anything other than give you strategy and insight on how you can grow a company. Now, I know that what everyone sees and hears is the Lambo, the Rolls Royce. You hear it for miles. You hear the engine roaring. You're like, ooh, I would like one of those. So everyone sees and hears the Lambo. But what keeps the Lambo running is the engine. Here's what I want to explain to you, the secret to growing your company. The engine of every business owner is their mindset. I'm going to say it again. The engine to every business owner is their mindset. You cannot grow a business bigger than you grow yourself. So the entire company, all the elements of it, how you lead the company, how you market, how you sell, sits on top of your confidence or lack thereof. So a part of your mindset is not just what you believe about your product and service, but it's what you believe about you. So what people are really buying is your personal self-belief. I think this is why Kanye wins, because he loves Kanye like Kanye loves Kanye, right? He has this personal self-belief. That's what makes athletes great. It's their belief that with the game on the line, they'll make the shot. They don't shoot it thinking they're going to miss. That same thing applies to a business owner because entrepreneurship is a mental sport. So you grow the company at the rate in which you grow yourself. So if you're not growing your belief in you, your skill set and your belief in that skill, it becomes extremely hard to grow your income. So when we talk about growing from 4 figures a month to 5 figures a month to 6 figures a month, you're not going to be able to do that unless you grow your mindset surrounding education. What is that education? How do I learn a skill? So I realized when I learned sales funnels, when I started learning marketing operations, my skill set grew. Now, when you first learn a skill, you're not confident in it. So in essence, your mindset doesn't believe that you can do it. So when someone asks you for a rate, you avoid it because you're not sure you can deliver on it. As your skill set grows and the more you prepare and get better at it, your confidence grows. See how the mindset piece ties in? And you can comfortably charge more. People ask me this question all the time. They say, how much do you think I should charge? And they're expecting me to say an amount, a number. Here's what I'll say. What's the least amount you're willing to take where you don't feel cheated? What's the most amount you're willing to charge without flinching? Somewhere in the middle is your price. Like, what's that amount that when you walk away, it's a win-win? You don't walk away like, I don't know why I did that. But what's also that amount that without flinching, yeah, that's the price. That if they say less than that, you feel offended. You kind of find that middle ground, and that begins to become the thing that attached to it. Now, let's use the Monetize Online Business Blueprint. It's a business framework that we deliver to our clients' course creation. We build their entire online business. They come with the idea. We create their messaging. We create their marketing. We create their funnel, their email marketing, their social media strategy, their ads. Every part of their business, we even create the products they sell, such as their course, right? So think about any place you can come where we create the product you sell, we create the system for you to sell it, and the strategies for you to sell it. Common sense says that's not cheap because we, in essence, are giving you a business. But my crazy self lacked that small thing I'm telling you now, that mindset that believed that there were people that would happily pay me that price. So when I started it, I undercharged for it because I felt like if I said higher, they would say no. I felt like buying cheaper, they would say yes. But because we were delivering so much, when we were cheaper, people didn't trust us. So they would literally say no to $1,500. And I've got a friend who charges $10,000. They went and paid him. Now, you would think that the person would say, that's a deal. But what I found is it's equivalent to, I'm a Tesla enthusiast, so I have 2 Teslas. If I told you I'll give you my Tesla for $8,000, you wouldn't think I'm a generous guy. You would say, what's wrong with it? People don't realize that human psychology, people don't buy high price products because of the product. They buy it because of the brand awareness and how they feel about themselves when they purchase it. So if you notice, people when it comes to coffee, everything is coffee unless it's Starbucks. So if you go to Racetrack, you bought coffee. You go to McDonald's, you bought coffee. You go to Starbucks, you say, I got to get my Starbucks. It's about that brand awareness, that feeling that a person feels when they flaunt that cup around. That same thing applies to you. When you can feel that way about yourself and you know that if someone pays someone else, they wasted their money. If they chose someone else, they chose wrong. That you know that you have a solution to someone's problem, mindset is going to be critical and literally growing from 4 figures to 5 figures to 6 and even 7. But it's not just mindset alone. It's not just what you believe about yourself, because you could have an inflated opinion about you and think that you're better than you really are. So here's a real truth, and I'm going to get you out of here. Here's the real truth. Some people are passionate enough to do something for free. Which camera should I look at? Let me look you right in the face. Some people are passionate enough to do things for free, and they also are only good enough to do it for free. Now, there are some people that are good enough to get paid for it, but they don't have the confidence to ask for the money. That was so good. Let me type that. I'll say it again. Let's rewind. Some people are passionate enough to do it for free, and they're only good enough to do it for free because they have mindset but not skill set. Now, there are also some people that are good enough to get paid for it, but they lack the confidence to actually ask for the proper amount of money. Both are going to be critical in growing an online business or growing any business, because that personal belief that now assesses and says, I'm really passionate about this, but I don't think I'm very good at it. That should drive me not to quit, but to develop my skill set. And when my skill set develops, my mindset develops, I can now charge more, grow more, help more people more efficiently. See, that's what it's about with McDonald's. The ability to produce the same result over and over and over again is skill set. That's all a brand is. How did LeBron build a brand for being a great basketball player? Consistently be good. If you consistently do something that builds a brand, it builds trust, and now you can demand more money. So the way that I know you were looking for like some tactical. How do you go from 4 to 5 to 6 figures? Well, first you want to find mindset, skill set, and then get really good at it. And now you can confidently ask for top dollar. And now you can work with more clients. You can work with more or less, charge more. And you, my friend, can grow your company and grow your income. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Monetize with Marcus. Here's what I've done for you. You should be able to go to monetizewithmarcus.com. If you know that you are a service provider, coach, entrepreneur, and you are trying to take the ideas in your head and turn them into digital products and courses to grow an online business, I've got a free video training that maps out 5 steps of how to get started, how you can literally make money on social media, even if you have less than 10,000 followers, and an action step that you can take to start growing your company. Hope you enjoyed this free of charge. I'll see you in the next episode.